I definitely could not imagine a life without Ashley. Going through what we did, seeing what had happened, I wouldn't know what to do with myself without her there.
We met at a friend's barbecue, and he was sitting over in the corner playing with his camera. I sat down next to him and started talking, and we just hit it off immediately. We knew we loved each other within about a week, and I'd never felt like that before.
It's kind of love at first sight, and it's been almost 14 years now.
I can't imagine doing anything without him, and I trust him with my life. The date was September 1st of 23. It was just a normal, typical work day. It was a Friday, and I was going to take 301 and stop at one of the major, shopping stores on the way home, just for fun. And that's when the accident happened. It was so fast. I was informed later, once I'd been admitted to the hospital, that it was a truck that had impacted us. The truck was weaving recklessly on the opposite side of the road, in and out of traffic. I have dash cam footage of that happening. I don't have recollection of it because it was less than 2 seconds. All of a sudden, I'm waking up on the side of the road.
I was at work. I got a phone call from a number I didn't know. The lady on the phone proceeded to tell me that Ashley had been in a wreck.
At that point, he didn't know I was in the Subaru.
I was thinking that she was driving one of the work vehicles supplied to them.
And then the next thing I knew, there was a paramedic in the car with me. And I do remember him telling me, "Don't be scared, we have to cover you with a sheet." Because they did have to cut me out of the vehicle.
We share each other's location, so I knew exactly where her phone was at. It was a 1-hour drive for me. I, at that point, had no clue what her condition was.
The paramedic that was with me called my husband from the ambulance.
She said again, that she loved me and she was sorry about the car. Driving up on the scene was extremely difficult. Seeing the carnage that was left behind.
I know it was very hard for him to see, but he was so thankful that I was in our Subaru.
That car held together exactly the way it was built.
The engine dropped out of the way. Every airbag that went off that was supposed to, and any injuries that I sustained were because I was restrained. I broke my collarbone, I broke my shoulder, I broke 2 ribs, I broke my wrist, and I broke my sternum. It would have been so easy to be in a terrible car where I would never have known I could have died so quickly. And I'm very fortunate. My car saved my life. My Subaru saved my life in the fact that it protected me.
Traveling to the hospital, it just started hitting me how devastating it could have been if it wasn't for her being in the Outback.
Ready?
Got corn on the cob, guys.
Yum. This doesn't look too bad, huh?
That looks pretty good.
Knowing that I'm okay now, having my family there every step of the way was a great blessing. I consider myself very lucky.
Dear Subaru,
Dear Subaru,
thank you so much for keeping my wife safe and alive.
thank you for making this vehicle. I'm so thankful that you have put safety first. I trusted Subaru before, and I trust them even more now.